Hi everybody, Susanna here. Welcome to my 20-minute abs and glutes workout today. Now here's the intention, and this is what I did today, is that now is an excellent time for us to all remember that the great outdoors is a wonderful place to exercise so long as we're keeping our distance with our neighbors. So what I would recommend before you do this workout is to go out and do a 20 or 30-minute jog or a run walk or even just a brisk paced walk to get a little cardio in before you jump into this workout. But that said, hopefully you did that. If not, you got some work to do. But join me on your mat. We'll kick it off with 10 minutes of abs, followed by 10 minutes of glutes, and then I will bid you adieu for the day. But here we go. Okay, so we're all going to start. This is how this is going to work, you guys. So I'm going to do this interval style where we're going to do 10 different ab exercises, each for 45 seconds at a time, followed by 10 seconds of rest. Okay, so that said, let's all prepare for a plank hold. Now you can do this on your knees, you can do it on your toes, you can do it on your forearms. I'll give you those options, but our 45 seconds is going to start together right away. So let's go ahead and prepare for a plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Plank hold. So I'm going to opt for my forearms and drop down. Make sure your butt's in line with your spine. Okay, if you wanted to modify, you can always go to your knees and lift your toes, or you can press up onto your hands and hold. But either way, we are just going to hold this plank position. We're about 15 seconds in, just contracting and flexing those abs while breathing at the same time. Try to keep your head right in line with your spine. And have a little fun while you do it too, okay? Okay. So listen, we're cruising. We have 15 seconds left to just hold on to this plank. Everybody press back with your heels a little bit. Trust your core strength. We have about 5 seconds remaining, and then I'll switch to the second move. 2, 1, rest. All right, so we rest for 10 seconds. We're going to transition onto our back and do some sprinter abs. Where you're going to start with your knees bent. You're going to lay all the way down. 45 seconds. We go elbow to knee, 1 vertebrae at a time on the way down, twisting to the other side. Now, if this is too much, you can always just do your shoulder blades off the ground, one side at a time. But if you're really going for it, you can sit all the way up. If you need an extra challenge, you can extend your arms and legs and go all the way up and all the way down, tapping your toes. So we want to maintain a nice pace here, while being very protective of our spine on the way down. So just make sure that you're being really gentle and not slamming your back with each repetition. I hope you found a good playlist to accompany me. I'd sing to you, but I'm doing some work. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's rest for 10 seconds. We're going into butterfly sit-ups. So take your feet together, your knees out wide, your knees are bowing out. We're going to put our hands behind our head, 45 seconds on the clock. We are going. Okay, so again, 1 vertebrae at a time on the way down. To modify, you would just do a crunch here with your knees out wide. Okay, if you can't go for it, reach all the way forward, all the way back overhead for a little bit of an extra added challenge. Okay, again, be mindful of that spine with each repetition. Some of my favorite exercises here, because you tap into those lower abdominals, an area we all like to target, of course. We got about 8 seconds, friends. Keep moving at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're going into plank shoulder taps. So go ahead and transition. I'll face the other way, because why not? We're going to go into plank position, knees or toes. Let's begin. So tapping opposite shoulder, trying to keep your hips really nice and aligned with the ground, trying not to rock them too much. To do this, you have to take a nice wide stance with your legs. And again, to modify, go to your knees, lift your toes, okay, and maintain a nice flat spine. You want your head in line with that spine as well. You have about 20 seconds here to keep tapping. Breathe. Trust your core strength, guys. You got this. Try not to let those hips rock. We've got 10 seconds. Breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're transitioning to Supermans. Everybody come down onto your stomach. Arms are going to be at a 90-degree bend. 2, 1. Lift your legs off the ground, arms off the ground. reach forward, reach back, lower everything down. Repeat, lift up, reach out, reach in, lower everything down. Let's keep going. Now listen, this is not about speed whatsoever. Okay, so if you want to linger at the top a little bit longer, that's great. We're tapping into the lower part of our back, the erector spinae. We got to strengthen that lower back. It will assist with those ab exercises later. All right, friends, keep going. Woo! You don't work the low back that much, you got to get on the bandwagon. This is good for you, team. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going into elevators. So again, knees or toes, plank position, 45 seconds on the clock. We go down with one elbow, the other elbow, step up, and then switch. So left elbow down, left hand, switch. So if you want to modify this exercise, same as everything else, you would do the same thing on your knees, making sure that your back is nice and flat without really sticking your butt in the sky or dipping your hips. Keep going. I'm going to go back up to my toes. We have 17 seconds, friends. These intervals, they're short, but they're so good. Good for you. Woo! You got 5 seconds. Come on. I'm in it with you. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds. Okay. So we're going to in and outs. Transition onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. 2, 1. We're going out arms, out legs. Come back up. Give yourself a squeeze. So everything out, everything in, everything out. So that knee squeeze at the top is always an option for you. So if you feel that you don't need it, go ahead and keep your arms without touching. All right, we got 23 seconds. I'm gonna try to touch my knees. I don't know about you at home, but this is getting real. I mean, 10 minutes of abs consistently, it's not easy. But just because we're staying at home doesn't mean we need to go easy. You know what I'm saying? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We made it that one. Okay. So next is leg drops. We've got 3 exercises left. Legs straight up, hands by your side, head down. 2. We're going to go ahead and start. Drop your legs. Keep your feet flexed. Lower down. So you have choices here, guys. You can take your hands underneath your butt. You can modify by going one leg at a time. Okay? If you want an extra challenge, you can take your hands out from underneath your butt, or you can go ahead and lift your hips into a reverse crunch. Keeping that head down, the abs in tight the whole time. We've got 20 seconds. You're looking good. Again, one of these that targets the low abs. I'm loving it. I'm adding that reverse crunch because it feels right in my body. Yes. Can you do it with a smile on your face? All right, we made it. Rest. So 2 more exercises. We're revisiting 2 of them. We're going straight into our plank hold. Everybody, pick knees, toes, hands. 3, 2, 1. We're on 45 seconds. I have 2 more ab exercises, including this one, and then we are done with abs. We move on to glutes. I hope your abs are feeling nice and fired, especially after you went for that jog. You went for that jog, right? You got the cardio in, right? It's so important. People think, you know, I'm going to do ab exercises and get that 6-pack. Can't skip the cardio. Wah, wah. Got to get it in. All right, breathe. We have 15 seconds remaining. Again, forearms are an option. Knees are an option. Breathing is always a good option, especially right now. That's a bad joke. 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Last one. We're going to finish with sprinters. Remember, level 1, just your shoulder blades. Level 2, all the way up. Level 3, straight arms, straight legs. Last 45 seconds. Last 45 seconds of abs. Let's go. Can you really make that full twist at the top, bringing your opposite elbow all the way to your opposite knee? I'm telling you, this is our last 45 seconds. It should be the most grueling of this entire ab workout we've done so far. We're 20 seconds away from finishing ab work and getting into glutes. Oh, mamma mia. I want to know what playlist you guys are using to this right now. Like, are you going straight on rock and roll, pop, classical? 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, moving on to glutes. Bend your knees. Make sure that your heels are about in line with those fingertips. We're going to keep our knees straight up and go straight into some glute bridges. So everybody straight up, straight down. I'm going to get my little timer with me so I make sure we don't lose track of time. Driving through your heels, wiggling your toes, lifting all the way up into that full bridge position with every single repetition. So we're going to pulse it at the top for 30 seconds. Everybody pulse. Good. So I don't want anybody flailing here, okay, or getting really crazy, fancy with these. I just want you to pulse right there in the attic. So as high as you can go, little flexes of the glutes. You're barely pressing down with your toes at all. All the weight is in your heels. Got to use those glutes, otherwise you lose them. All right, round 2. Let's go all the way up, all the way down. So we're doing 3 rounds of these. By the 3rd round, I want you on fire. I want that muscle endurance kicking in. So, but right now, we just enjoy some full range of motion glute bridges. I thought I was out of breath when I was running outside, but no, getting the heart rate up here too. All right, so round 2 of pulse is on deck. It's 30 seconds up there. Glutes are starting to fire. Let's pulse, 30 seconds. Okay, so this is round 2. If ever you catch on fire and you just need to shut your eyes for a little bit of time, I'm okay with that. The goal is to just keep moving and fight through this pain. It's a good pain though, you know what I'm saying? It's a good pain. We're getting those buns of steel. We got one more round we're gonna do together. 30 seconds begins now. Let's go, full range of motion. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This is not fun. I mean, let me rephrase that, because for me, this is fun. For everybody, this might not be fun, but if you can train yourself to find fun in what we're doing right here and this challenge, you're set, baby. You are set for life. This challenge is what it's all about. All right, we're going into our last 30 seconds of pulses. I triple dog dare you, a little higher, go. Last 30 seconds up here. Squeeze your glutes like it's your only job in life right now. Oh, mommy. We've got 15 seconds left. I triple dog sinister dare you. 10 seconds higher, can you? If I told you I'm going to give you guys some rest after this, could you hang? All right, we all have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. And just when you think it's all over, wrong. It's not over. It ain't over till it's over, friends. So let's go ahead and rock up. We're going to transition onto all fours. Looks like this. Okay, we're transitioning onto all fours. Let me just make this G-rated here. Okay, so we're transitioning onto all fours. You're going to take your right foot at a 90-degree bend and kick the ceiling. Let's go all the way up, all the way down. So we're going to be on this leg for 90 seconds. So I know you're still on fire. I know you're feeling something, but I also know this does not last forever. So I need you to trust me as we go through these. All right, everybody pulse it, 15 seconds. Flexing your foot, kicking straight up to the ceiling. Your wrists are right below your shoulders, your abs are drawn in nice and tight, and your back is flat like a table. All right, back to full range, everybody, all the way up, all the way down. That's right. We're doing 3 rounds of this too, okay? But it doesn't last forever. It's quite short if you think about it. This is only your 20 minutes of strength for the day, so pulse it at the top, 15 seconds. Now I'm going to ask you if we can get fancy for this last time through. So we're going to take that knee that's in the air and we're going to cross it over our knee that's on the ground and do something a little different. Here we go. Cross that knee over knee. Lift up. Full range. It's only 15 seconds of your life. 15 seconds. Okay, it's not that long. I can't even send an email in 15 seconds, so we can do this. All right, last 15 for this leg pulse. Can you smile? Do you love me or hate me? I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough question. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides right away. Other leg all the way up. Okay. You want the good news or the good news? I'll give you both. First set of good news, we're done with one leg. Second set of good news, we got another leg to do, baby. All right, pulse it at the top, everybody, little pulses. 90-degree bend. Squeezing through that glute, thinking about the cheek that is in the air. Equally distributing our weight on our hands. All right, we go back full range of motion, round 2. Okay? And for those of you who are already thinking ahead, because I know you are, you type A people, we are going to get fancy for the third round. So that's coming. For now, you keep doing you kick the ceiling at your own tempo. Everybody pulse it at the top. 15 seconds. Your hips are still square to the ground. Woo, baby. The glutes, the pedonkadonk, the tush, whatever you want to call it. We're going after it. All right, let's get fancy. Cross knee over knee. Lift up. This is your last 30 seconds on this leg. So I'm saying let's make the most of it. Let's make every single second of this short workout together count. All right, pulse it at the top. 15 seconds, you're done with this move. Oh, mommy, daddy. Ah, that's tough. It ain't easy, but it's over in 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Now, if I told you we had one more thing to do for our glutes and our hips before we are done with this workout, would you stay in it with me? I hope so. Let's transition. So I want you to lay on one of your sides facing me. I'm going to face you. Really does not matter which side. We're going to get them both. So you're going to relax here in the fetal position. Knees are bent. And once you get here, you can relax your head. Okay, then you're going to extend your top leg long, flexing your foot. We're going to go full range of motion, leg ups. Okay, so the goal here is to keep your core engaged so you're not rolling around on the mat. And you're in complete control of these lateral lifts, okay? So we're going all the way up, all the way down. And you guessed it, we're gonna get fancy with it because that's what we do. That's what we do, that's how we roll. All right. Let's pause halfway and give me a pulse. So halfway with your best range of motion, mine's about here. We're squeezing through the outside of our glutes and we are just pulsing and we are smiling about it because we're almost done with this workout. All right, you have 15 seconds full range. Let's go all the way up, all the way down, lift and lower. Excellent, you guys. I know you guessed it. We have one more round of pulses and then we're gonna get to switch sides. So I need you to stay with me because this is such a short amount of time. Let's pulse in the center, let's go. Oof. Sometimes you just gotta scream, and if you gotta scream right now, there is no judgment. I can't hear it. Everybody, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hand to the butt cheek, literally shake. Let's switch sides. We got one more side, and then we are done with this workout for the day, you guys. All right, so let's come onto our side. Remember, the first step is to come into the fetal position, rest your head. Then go ahead and extend that leg long. Don't kick your bed. All right, let's go ahead, full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. Keeping your foot flexed. Again, your hand can rest right in front of your tummy to make sure that you have a little bit of balance and stability here. Nice. You got 15 more seconds here before we'll get into the fun part. Define fun. The pulsing, right? Here it comes. All right, everybody pulse 15 seconds. What is the middle of your range of motion? These are not flailing motions. You're in control of every single movement up and down, and you're not giving up. We came this far. We came this far together. All right, guys. Here we go, back to full range of motion. All right, friends. This is what I call for all the marbles. This is the end of the story. This is all she wrote. We have one more opportunity together to pulse, and it's going to be for 30 seconds in length, okay? Okay. In 3, in 2, in 1. Pulse it. Let's go. All right. Let that burn start to settle in. If you need to close your eyes, close your eyes. If you need to scream, scream. You have 15 seconds remaining, and then it's all over. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh. You got 5. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to cheek. Shake. I just gave myself a spank. All right, friends, we made it. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you put a smile on your face and do what you got to do. Make sure you shower. I know we're all staying at home right now. Make sure you shower. Okay? I'm watching you. Enjoy. Have a good one. Bye.